It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bisons and the Cardinals. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Some of those... The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll start with the option. Down the numbers. There he goes. Still going. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Murray going to hold on to it once more. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jermaine Johnson in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Murray now to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now the Rio offense set to take over. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, look at this Arizona defense. Well, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away their time.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Nicole Hardman with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Bisons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this will be scooped up by there he goes, left side. So the coach putting the blitz on, and remember, that coach, former defender in this league, he loves this. Yeah, they love to see it happen because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman with career touchdown number 60. And the Bisons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Let's go.
Richardson will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there. Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Omaha, 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 Omaha.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals! Rondale Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. This is caught at the 20. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trayvon Walker gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now Murray. Over the middle, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Murray now. Devin Lloyd drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Shifts past him at the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in and out, just about everything's going right. There's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, 44 yards. And the Bisons are able to stretch out their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
1st down, Murray. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got McBride here over the middle. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride. 36 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he returns this to the 22. And the Rio offense set to take over. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Richardson out of the shotgun, out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, he's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Devin Lloyd, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. And touchdown! Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bisons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Murray now on 1st down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A short one here, caught by McBride. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards. Second and 6 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Richardson working from the gun. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. Now Richardson back to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. John Fitzpatrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bisons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Richardson on the move to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Murray now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
This one deep for Wilson. And got his man complete. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
The Cardinals on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Murray. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
56-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 1st and 10, here's Richardson with it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last time that they were off, it looked demoralizing. This field goal, you always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cards are able to cut into that deficit. Gano the extra point, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver, because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
This one deep for Wilson, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Robert Tonyan, 39 yards. And the Bisons are an extra point away from going up by 30. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bisons will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
19 tight. 19 tight.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Now it's Patterson. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Hurry, hurry!
From his own end zone, it's Richardson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose again. McCole Hardman. Touchdown. McCole Hardman. 99 yards. And the Bisons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Down the left sideline. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 53 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Hunt is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. There's McCole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
From the 20, here's 2nd down at a yard.
At the 20-yard line.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kareem Hunt with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals use the short field to get in for 6.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And they're going to speed things up here.
Again, it's Richardson.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Now it's Richardson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that would be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long for Richardson.
Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Devin Duvernay.
45 yards.
And the Cardinals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point try good by Gano. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Gano now to add the extra point. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field? Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Richardson on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Murray now on 1st down. Open man is Duvernay. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
This offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is, you probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays in any other game you play. You're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now. Congratulations. Why isn't it me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him. Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. And Richardson yet again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there. Where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. 2nd down, here's Richardson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side of he's got a man. That's Hall. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th 4th down try. is caught. He'll get it inside the 20, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the... And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bisons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Richardson will throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Shotgun now for Murray. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Trayvon Walker
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach, plenty to say about this game.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 1st down, Richardson.
Touchdown! From 19 yards away.
And the Bisons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Murray now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Throw left side complete. That's him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
Murray to air it out again. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Devin Duvernay from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit.
Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Gano for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Cards are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterback...
There he goes, right side! And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And it's caught. Touchdown!
Rondell Moore.
26 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Now the Rio offense set to take over.
Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Richardson to the air on 1st down. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And quickly, they get to the line. Again, it's Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Got it. Ready? Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Hall again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Breece Hall. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bisons are able to extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Well, there's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Murray. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10, here's Richardson with it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Richardson looking to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Back to the air with Richardson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Throwing on first down is Murray.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Murray. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.